Today we will be studying about a chapter in your syllabus, that is histology and anatomy of the flowering plants. In histology and anatomy of the flowering plants, we will be studying about what is tissue, what is the definition of tissue, what is cell, what are the different types of tissue, what characterizations tissue is there, if it is a simple tissue, permanent tissue, and if it is a simple tissue, what type of tissues are there, what is the structure, what is the main function of the particular tissue in the growth of the plant. Okay. In that regard, we will be following first with the definition. As we said, it is a histology and anatomy of flowering plants. What is histology actually? Histology is nothing but it is a definition like it is a study, detailed study of internal structure of the tissues as revealed under the microscope. When we see study of tissues is called histology. Now, what is anatomy? Anatomy is the detailed internal structure of a plant as we take the TS, transverse section of a tissue in the under the microscope and see, then that type of internal structure. When we see the transverse section of a tissue, we will see the internal structure, the arrangement of the epidermis, hypodermis, cortex, xylem, phloem and pith, all that internal structure of a stem, root or leaf. The detailed study is called as anatomy of a particular plant tissue, right. Now, before going all this, we will go into, we all know that cell. What is cell? Cell is considered as the basic structural and functional unit of a body or an organism. So, cell, a body is made up of group of cells, and these cells will make, group of cells will make into tissues, and tissues will make into a body organs or plant organs, and all these organs will together make into a system or total plant body. So, here we can say that cell is considered as the basic functional unit, and from there a group of cells will make together a tissue, and group of tissues will make an organ. Like we have branches, stems, because they are combination of tissues, and from there these all organs will club together and make a total plant body. Okay. So, this is the definition of tissue, histology and anatomy. So, tissue is nothing but a group of cells put together and organized into a different organs so that it functions. Now, when we come to tissues chapter, tissues are basically of two types. Those are meristematic tissue and permanent tissues. Now, these are the classified tissues. Meristematic tissues are those tissues. This classification is based on the basis of the cell division, the capacity of cell division. If the tissue is having the total capacity of cell division, then that is called as meristematic tissue, and if it does not have or it does not retain the capacity of cell division, then that is called as permanent tissue, right. Now, meristematic tissue are again divided into two, primary and secondary meristems, and again this primary meristem, on the basis of positioning, it is position in the plant body where it is present. They are divided into apical meristem, lateral meristem and intercalary meristem. So, now before going, and again permanent tissues are of three types: simple tissues, complex tissues and special tissues. These all we will study in detail later. Simple tissues, as you all know, there are three types: parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Complex tissues, we have xylem and phloem, and again in xylem we are supposed to study about the trachea structure and vessel structure. Phloem, we are studying about sieve cells and sieve tubes. In special tissues, like in some plants, the plant does not take inside the excess of material which is not required to the plant. Excess of material which is not needed to the plant is excreted out or secreted out, done by some special glands or cells. Those are called as secretory cells and secretory glands.